In a world where money talks, have you ever wondered if there's more to finances than meets the eye? What if I told you that there are 12 secret strategies to transform your financial future, and they've been hidden in plain sight all along? Welcome to Wi-Fi Finance. I'm your host, Roger, and in today's video, we're going to explore 12 things you can do differently with your money to set yourself up for a future filled with prosperity. Keep your eyes peeled and your mind open, because the secrets we're about to share are life-changing. Let's dive into the first mystery. So let's dive into compound interest. Compound interest is often referred to as the eighth wonder of the world because of the incredible wealth-building potential. Here's how it works. Imagine you invest a sum of money, let's say $10,000, in an investment that generates an annual return of 7%. In the first year, you earn $700 in interest, 7% of $10,000. So your total investment grows to $10,700. Now here's where the magic of compounding comes in. In the second year, you earn 7%, not on your initial $10,000 investment, but the total amount of $10,700. This means you earn $749 in interest, not just $700. And your total investment now grows to $11,449. This process continues with your earnings, snowballing year after year after year. Over time, your money starts earning interest on the interest that's already earned. The longer your money is invested, the more substantial this effect becomes. Now that you're an expert, let's go over some takeaways. Start early. The power of compounding is most effective when you start early, as time is a critical factor. The longer your money is invested, the more it can grow. 2, consistency. Regularly adding to your investments also accelerates compound interest. This is why concepts like dollar cost averaging, where you invest a fixed amount regularly, are so powerful. 3, invest wisely. Choosing investments with a reasonable rate of return is important. The higher the return, the faster your money will grow. 4, patience. Compound interest is not a get-rich-quick scheme. It requires patience and long-term perspective. And lastly, 5, reinvest earnings. Consider reinvesting your earnings instead of cashing them out. This compounds your returns even faster. Understanding and harnessing the power of compound interest can significantly impact your financial future, helping you set up for the long-term success and wealth accumulation. It's a fundamental concept in finance that anyone can use to their advantage, whether through savings, accounts, investments, or retirement accounts. Let's dive into the second hidden strategy, hidden tax benefits. Uncovering little-known tax strategies that can save you money and boost your returns. Understanding and utilizing hidden tax benefits can significantly impact your financial situation. Here are some key aspects to consider. Tax-efficient investments. Not all investments are created equal when it comes to taxes. Some investments, like stocks held for more than 1 year, can qualify for lower long-term capital gains tax rates. Understanding the tax implications of your investments can help you minimize your tax liability. The second takeaway is tax credits and deductions. The tax code is filled with credits and deductions that can reduce your overall tax burdens. These can include things like education credits, child tax credits, energy efficiency credits, and deductions from items like mortgage interest or student loan interest. It's essential to be aware of the tax credits and deductions available to you and take full advantage of them. The third one is retirement accounts. Contributing to tax advantage retirement accounts such as like 401ks or IRAs can have a double benefit. Your contributions can reduce your taxable income for the year, and the investments within these accounts can grow tax deferred. In some cases, contributions to retirement accounts may also be tax deductible. The fourth is tax loss harvesting. When investing in taxable accounts, consider the strategy of tax loss harvesting. This involves selling some investments that have declined in value to offset gains in other parts of your portfolio. By strategically managing losses, you can reduce your tax liability. The fifth is estate tax planning. If you have substantial assets, understanding estate tax rules can help you preserve wealth for your inheritors. Proper estate planning can include setting up trusts, gifting strategies, and other measures to minimize the impact of an estate tax. Going along with that is number 6, tax-efficient charitable giving. Donating to charitable causes can provide tax benefits. Understanding the tax rules related to charitable giving, such as deductions for donations, can make your charitable contributions more tax effective. And then the last one, of course, is your state and local taxes. Be mindful of state and local taxes, as they can vary significantly from one location to another. Understanding the tax rules in your area can help you optimize your financial decisions. It's important to note that tax laws can change and individual circumstances vary. Consulting with a tax professional or financial advisor can help you navigate the complexities of tax code and tailor your financial strategies to minimize your tax burden legally. By making the most of hidden tax benefits, you can effectively keep more of your hard earned money and set yourself up for financial success. Moving on to the third strategy, invest in yourself. This is by far my favorite. Investing in yourself is one of the most powerful and rewarding financial decisions you can make. And here's why it's critical and how to do it. Invest in your education can also help you yield high returns, whether it's pursuing a degree, taking online courses, attending workshops, or simply reading books. Continuous learning enhances your knowledge and skills. This in turn can lead to higher paying job opportunities and career advancement. Develop specific skills or acquiring certificates can also make you more marketable in your field. Consider areas such as coding, digital marketing, project management, or even soft skills like communication and leadership. These can increase your earning potential and your job security. While you're doing all of this, don't forget to take a step back and network. Building a strong professional network is an investment in your career. Connections can lead to job opportunities, mentorship, and valuable insights. Attend industry events, join professional organizations, and leverage social media for networking. Your physical and mental health are also assets, so invest in regular exercise, a balanced diet, and stress management. Staying healthy can reduce medical expenses and just enhance your overall quality of life. Learning about personal finance, budgeting, and investing is an investment in your financial literacy. Understanding how money works allows you to make informed decisions and take control of your financial future. Also, just seek opportunities for career advancement, whether it's through additional trainings and certifications, like I mentioned earlier, or if that's just taking on a little more responsibility at work. Advancements often come with higher salary and benefits. Don't forget to invest in yourself because that can also boost your self-confidence. A confident mindset can lead to more assertive decision making and then the pursuit of challenging, well-paying opportunities. And time management is also super crucial. Learning effective time management can lead to increased productivity. Being more productive allows you to achieve your goals more efficiently, which can positively impact your income and work-life balance. Remember, investing in yourself is a long-term strategy. The knowledge, skills, and relationships you build along the way are assets that can pay dividends throughout your life. It's an investment that not only improves your financial well-being, but also enhances your personal growth and happiness. Let's dive deeper into the fourth financial secret, the power of diversification. Diversification is a fundamental principle in investing and a key strategy to reduce risk while optimizing returns. Here's a closer look at the concept. Diversification is the practice of spreading your investments across various assets, industries, and geographical regions. The goal is to reduce risk by not putting all of your eggs in one basket. By diversifying, you aim to ensure that a poor performance in one investment or asset class won't severely impact your entire portfolio. So like I said, diversification helps protect your investments from the risk associated with specific assets or sectors. When one investment is performing poorly, another might do well, balancing out your overall returns. Diversified portfolios tend to exhibit smoother, more consistent returns over time, and this can be particularly important for long-term investors as it reduces the volatility in your portfolio. And by spreading your investments, you can reduce the risk of losing a significant portion of your capital if a single investment goes south. This is especially important for those with a low tolerance of risk. And diversification can enhance your chances of long-term wealth accumulation. Different asset classes have different risk profiles, and by holding a mix of assets, you can capture the potential growth from multiple sources. So you might be asking yourself, how to diversify? Diversify across various asset classes such as stocks, bonds, real estate, and cash equivalents. Each class has its own risk and return characteristics. Consider investing in both domestic and international markets. Different regions can offer different growth opportunities and risk. Within your stock investments, diversify across sectors of the economy like technology, healthcare, finance, and consumer goods. Consider investing in both large cap and small cap stocks. They often have different growth potential and risk levels. Beyond stocks and bonds, diversify with other investment types like mutual funds, exchange traded funds, also known as ETFs, and alternative investments. Periodically review and rebalance your portfolio to maintain your desired asset allocation. Market movements can cause your portfolio to drift away from your original diversification plan. It's essential to tailor your diversification strategy to your individual financial goals, risk tolerance, and time horizon. Diversification doesn't guarantee profits, but it does reduce the impact of poor performing investments on your overall portfolio. Consulting with a financial advisor can help you create a diversified investment strategy that aligns with your unique circumstances. The fifth element is saving hacks. Saving hacks are creative and strategic ways to save money, often without drastically altering your lifestyle. Here are some effective saving hacks to help you accumulate more wealth. Set up automatic transfers from your checking account to a dedicated savings account. Pay yourself first by saving a portion of your income before you even see it. This ensures consistent savings. Create a detailed budget that tracks your income and expenses. Identify areas where you can cut back on spending, such as dining out, entertainment, or unnecessary subscriptions. Take advantage of cashback credit cards, loyalty programs, and cashback apps that offer rewards for everyday spending. These programs can provide significant savings over time. Also, make sure you build an emergency fund to cover unexpected expenses like medical bills or car repairs. Having this fund in place can prevent you from going into debt when unexpected costs arise. Cancel unwanted subscriptions. Regularly review your subscriptions and cancel those you are no longer using. Streaming services, gym memberships, or magazines subscriptions can add up. You can also sell your unwanted items by decluttering your home and sell the items you no longer need. You can then use the proceeds to boost your savings or invest your savings. If you do that, invest in a diversified portfolio, though, and automate your investments. This way, your money can work for you and potentially earn more than a regular savings account. Remember that these savings hacks are most effective when applied consistently over time. Even small changes can add up to significant savings, which you can then use to build wealth, pay off debt, or archive your financial goals. It's a matter of being mindful of your spending and finding creative ways to save more without sacrificing your quality of life. The sixth secret is side hustles. Having a side hustle or a part-time business in addition to your regular job can be a powerful way to boost your income and set yourself up for financial success. I already mentioned this earlier in the video, but I just wanted to highlight it too and use that as a step. So again, you just get some additional income. You also get enjoyment for doing something you want to do. And through this whole experience, you'll also get to learn a couple new skills along the way. Now that we're about halfway through, I do want to just take a quick break and remind you to make sure you hit that like button and subscribe if you've enjoyed any of this video or learned something new, as these videos do take quite a long time to make, so really appreciate your support. Let's get back to the video. Managing and controlling your debt is a critical aspect of achieving financial success. Here's an in-depth look at how to master debt effectively. First, let's talk about the types of debt. You have good debt and bad debt. Good debt can be an investment in your future, like student loans or a mortgage, as they can lead to increased earning potential and home equity. Bad debt includes high-interest consumer debt, like credit card balances, which can detrimentally impact your financial health. You might be asking yourself how to manage these debts. You can start by making a list of all of your debts. Include the amount owed, interest rates, and minimum payments. Develop a structured plan to pay down your debts. You can also focus on paying off high-interest debt first. The interest on these loans accumulate more quickly, making them costlier in the long run. Consider strategies like the debt avalanche method, which prioritize paying off the highest interest rate debt first. It's always good to start a budget as well. Develop a comprehensive budget that accounts for all your expenses and income. Allocate a portion of your budget to debt repayment. Cutting back on these not so necessary spending can free up more money for this purpose. While tackling debt is a priority, it's important to have an emergency fund in place. This fund can cover unexpected expenses and prevent you from going further into debt when emergencies arise. It's also important to note that while you're doing all this, try to avoid taking on more debt. While repaying existing debt, it's important to avoid accumulating new debt. Cut up credit cards, reduce impulse spending, and only take on new debt if it's absolutely necessary and it benefits the long term. Dealing with debt can be emotionally challenging. It's critical to remain disciplined and patient throughout the process. It may take time to see significant progress, but each step forward brings you closer to financial freedom. Mastering debt is a fundamental step in setting yourself up for financial success. By effectively managing and reducing debt, you can free up resources to invest, save, and achieve long-term financial goals. Next, let's chat about real estate secrets. Real estate is a significant aspect of personal finance, and understanding the secrets to success in this field can greatly impact your financial well-being. Here's a more in-depth look at real estate. There are a bunch of different types of real estate investments: residential properties, commercial properties, real estate investment trusts, and vacation rentals, and they all come with their own varying risk and just different ways of making you money and improving your financial health. You also have a bunch of different types of financing available. You have mortgages. You can also leverage your current mortgage or an existing mortgage. Also, just pay attention to interest rates. And during this process, also just make sure that the property selection you choose is best. So take things such as location, property condition, and just market research. And one of the biggest points looking at some real estate on different ways to cash flow is to understand, one, what the cash flow is, of course, but then also the appreciation over time, and if there is any depreciation or what that like fixed cost would be monthly, and see if it actually cash flows for you. You're also going to have to think about having a property manager. If this is your first house or your first couple of houses, you might want to consider hiring a property manager or a property management company to handle tenant issues, maintenance, and rent collection if you're not interested in being a hands-on landlord as well too. There's also a bunch of tax benefits, and I'm sure you already know long-term wealth building. There's also a ton of risk involved with real estate, and real estate is not without risks. Property values can fluctuate, and vacancies can affect rental income. So just take that and really consider it before you decide to go into this. It's also important to note that you must have an exit strategy. Having an exit strategy in mind, whether it's selling the property off for a profit, refinancing, or passing it on to your inheritors, it's just important to know that before you even start to invest. And just to kind of sum this all up, real estate can be a rewarding investment when approached with careful planning and consideration. It's essential to do that through research, understanding the local market, and if necessary, seek advice from real estate professionals or financial advisors. Real estate can be a powerful way to build wealth and achieve financial success, but it's important to recognize the associated risks and make informed decisions. I do talk a lot about real estate in my other videos, so I don't want to go too in-depth here, but if you want to learn more, check out the channel, or I can also just do another deep dive into real estate investing as well. The ninth tip is understanding your spending. It's important to note that understanding the psychology of spending is essential for managing your finances wisely. Here's an in-depth look at how psychology influences spending behavior and how to make more informed financial decisions. Emotional spending occurs when individuals make purchases based on their emotions rather than rational needs. We've all done this. It can be triggered by stress, boredom, sadness, or even happiness. To combat emotional spending, practice mindfulness by taking a moment to assess your emotional state before making a purchase and consider whether the item you're about to buy generally aligns with your financial goals. A good tip for this is waiting 24 hours or 48 hours, and if you still need it then purchase it. This kind of also ties into that impulsive buying. Impulsive buying is when you make an unplanned purchase. It's often driven by sales, limited time offers, and the fear of missing out. FOMO, can I hear that in the comments? FOMO. To combat impulsive buying, create a shopping list and stick to it. Avoid shopping when you're in a rush or a heightened emotional state. Take a moment to think about the necessities of the purchase. And then, of course, you have your social influencers who basically do all of this. They try to get you to impulse buy and spend something so they can make some money back. So, and then one of the biggest things I think we can all relate to right now is lifestyle inflation. As income increases, some individuals increase their spending in proportion, which can hinder wealth accumulation. Practice lifestyle inflation management by saving a portion of any income increase rather than immediately increasing expenses. So basically this all comes down to making a budget, sticking to it, and don't veer too far off that budget. By understanding these psychological factors that influence spending, you can make more conscious and rational financial decisions. It's essential to be aware of your own spending habits and work on developing healthier financial behaviors that align with your long-term financial goals. The last three strategies all kind of go together, so I want to kind of group them together. So retirement tips, financial automation, and then of course the sustainable investing are all just key things to also look at. So I'll just run through them each pretty quickly. Retirement planning, I talk about a lot on this channel, but there's also just some myths associated with that, such as you can't count on Social Security because it's not going to cover your entire needs. And who knows how long that'll be around. So you have to kind of plan around that. So definitely invest in some retirement accounts or just think about that. There's also a myth around like, I'm too young to start planning for retirement, and that's not true. The reality is the sooner you start planning and saving for your retirement, the more time your investment has to grow. Even small contributions made at a young age can accumulate into substantial savings over time. And the whole idea of I'll work forever, well, we don't actually know that. The future is never decided. It's always uncertain and things may come up. So that's, again, just plan for the worst case scenario. And then just moving on to the second there of financial automation, it is so important to financial automation is a smart and efficient way to manage your money. It involves using technology and systems to streamline financial tasks and make your financial life more organized. There's no better step than being able to automate something and just make one less thing you have to worry about month over month. Some of the things you can automate are set up your automatic bill payments for recurring expenses like utilities, mortgage, or rent. Also, you can automate savings and investments. So automatic transfers, just pull that pay yourself first mentality of pulling money out of your paycheck every time you get paid and automatically putting that into a savings account or just investing it. Going with that investment is also 401k contributions. If you have an employer-sponsored 401k or similar retirement accounts, setting up automatic contributions from your paycheck, this way your savings for retirement before you even receive your income. So it's like it's never really there. And just budget, of course. I know I mentioned that a ton on this channel. And just an overview on financial automation. It saves time, reduces the risk of forgetting financial obligations, and promotes consistency in your financial habits. However, it's critical to regularly review your automated financial systems to ensure that they're aligned with your current financial goals and make adjustments as needed. Just make sure you're safeguarding against your accounts and making sure that there's no unwanted or unapproved payments coming out there. And then the sustainable investing, going on with this, sustainable investing, also known as SIR, is an approach that goes beyond the traditional financial factors when making investment decisions. You have a couple different principles here. Sustainable investing is actually a super complicated topic, and it's really, to sum it up, it's more than financial returns. It's about making a positive impact on the world while potentially achieving your financial goals. It allows investors to use their capital as a force for change and align their investments with their values. If you're interested in sustainable investing, consider working with a financial advisor or exploring ESG-focused investments that match your preference and financial objectives. And I just want to say thank you for joining us for this eye-opening journey through 12 intriguing financial secrets that can transform your future. But remember, this is just the beginning. We've barely scratched the surface of this financial wisdom we have to share. Imagine what you can achieve when you stay tuned with us. If you've enjoyed this revolutionary and fun experience and want to uncover more financial gems, don't forget to hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications. And be sure to hit the like button for the YouTube algorithm. If you found any enlightenment or you learned one or two things in this video, it's your support that keeps us going and inspires us to keep making more of these videos and explore more financial mysteries. So stay with us for an in-depth dives into personal finance, investment strategies, and so much more. We'll continue to share invaluable insights that can set you on the path to financial success. Don't miss out on this incredible journey. Your future self will thank you. Until next time, I'm Roger, and remember, the secret of financial success is just